Welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika. Let me get back right, child. I got the shit propped up, cause I got shit going on. I got to right now, so I had to do it like this. But welcome back to the channel. I'm Lady Nika, in with Monday night's episode of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 4, Episode 9, Intervention, and it began with exactly that. As you recall on last week's episode, they had old dope stuff down there to the Pretty House on the Hill, and she thinking she coming to Monique's party, but however, it turns into an intervention. So we pick right back up with that. It's double stuff. It's Monique, it's Plastic, Nia, Lil Fizz, and AD. They all there with the interventionist lady, and as well as a executive producer of the show, Trivia. And of course, Teairra, double stuff. She is very, very angry because they always be mad when they being confronted really on their own bullshit. Nobody that goes through addiction comes to the realization that they got a problem and seek treatment without kind of showing their ass a little bit. And that's what she was doing. In fact, she had actually began to walk out the house and walk down the little stairwell to the Uber that was standing there waiting. Now the Uber man had the door locked. She's sitting there talking about open this door. You got Monique trying to talk her into staying, and she ain't trying to hear. She said this is bad for my image, and y'all embarrassing me. But no, for the last few seasons, we've seen you struggle with this issue as well as every opportunity that you are afforded. You seem to it don't go nowhere. So it's a reason for all of that stuff, okay? She said, you putting all my business out there. Monique was the first. Monique told her straight up, girl, look, I have issues too. I have issues in my family. My family's all the way fucked up, and I can be that way sometimes too. I suffer from depression. Sometimes it's so bad I can't even get out of bed. So she's like, there's nothing wrong with admitting you got a problem. The problem that we have is that you're not willing to admit that there's a problem, and girl, get you some help. So you see the executive producer come down, and basically she is what got her back inside that house. However, her stipulation was, I'm not going to open up and share something so personal about my life with people who don't really talk to me that much. Meaning, she was talking about Nia and Lil Fizz. Now, I understood Fizz, but I didn't really understand Nia because from the onset of this episode, this season, we've seen it be Monique and Teairra who was trying to get her help, but I guess that's only on camera. We see her with Teairra that much. Really, in real life, I think Monique's the one that talks to her the most. So they're sitting in there, and the interventionist lady tell Monique, you want to say something first. Monique was about to read her, like they do on A&E intervention. She's about to read her feelings that she had written down. But see, Teairra still's not at a point where she wants to hear that. So she like, girl, you can miss me with that. So she began to speak to her from her heart, and she just basically told her, you're a beautiful person. I want to see you win. I want to see you happy, and I notice that you're not happy, and I know you have an issue. I know you've had failures in your life that make you feel like you can't get above this, but you can. It was real touching, real touching. All of them was basically saying the same thing, because Teairra was like, even if it was the executive producer lady was like, when I call and I can't get you on the phone and I knock and I can't get an answer, I'm worried about you. Then the interventionist lady began to tell her, look, I was right where you was 23 years ago. It lasted 3 years, and I drank every single day. I lost everything. When that lady started telling her part, that's when Teairra was able to receive the fact that she has a problem, and she began to cry. She said she's had failure after failure. If she started off good, she started off a singer at a young age, and it just seemed like the last 3 or 4 years between failed relationship, failed business adventures, and dealing with me, having a mom that was sick, she drank every day. So now she's willing to go to rehab. However, she can't devote 90 days to a rehabilitation facility. She is going to go for 30 days, and Trevia will fly out with her. Monique is so happy. She come over there. She's hugging her and stuff. And the intervention lady told her to go sit down, and you heard Teairra say, no, she don't. See, that's a real friendship. Because even though she was telling her, I'm just mad at you. I know you love me. It's just that she was angry because she had to confront. How many of us like to face our demons? Not too many of them. I get mad as hell. But when it's got to happen, it's just simply got to happen, okay? So she agreed that she's going to go to this rehab facility, like I said, and Nikki, AD, and all of them in there said they would be there to support her, and they will visit her because she felt like if she go, ain't nobody going to be there with her, okay? So she also apologized for being how she had been the last few weeks. She apologized to him, okay? So that's good. Now let's go over here to these. You got Bridget Kelly meeting up with a Brooke Valentine. I already told y'all I'm embarrassed and I'm pissed off with Brooke Valentine because I thought she was gonna get on her Remy Ma K Michelle. No, this bitch is just trying to figure out how to successfully juggle two dicks. She talking about she running out of ideas on how to make Marcus jealous. Bitch, why we still here with this shit? She meeting up with Bridget Kelly, who is her frenemy, to find out what's really good with her. So when they meet up, we learn that Bridget has been a serial cheater. But her and her man James, they pushing through. They gonna try to make it work once more and yet again. She gets to talking about her situation with Marcus and also that she's been working with Booby in the studio. Did y'all notice how Bridget said he could be my leading guy on a video, but a feature on a song? And I would tend to agree she would not, even though that was shady as hell. She was right for that child. Okay, let me make sure I don't want to leave. I'm trying to go in hand. Okay. She also told her that she was working with Ray J. Uh, the music is kind of different. It's a little racy, but she hoping James gonna understand. Oh, girl, Brooke was saying, girl, don't fuck it up with James, okay? You did enough. Now, let's go over to the park, because 1 year ago at this very same park, this is the park where A1 tried to give Mama Lyrica a waist trainer opposed to paying for liposuction. But now, 1 year later, everybody's out there. Both the lyricals, Miss Pam, A1, you got Alexis Sky and Zell, they skipped on up and everything, and they having a kumbaya family moment until Lyrica begins to tell the ones that wasn't in attendance at the listening party what went down, with Moniece and Nia. And Zell was surprised to hear that Monique didn't go back off on Lyrical. I was too. Clearly, you can see she trying to turn over a new leaf. And I ain't mad at her. It seemed like people keep trying to bring her back and say, she's not doing, this ain't the Monique we used to. Well, we don't want that Monique no more. We want a calmer Monique. And if this woman is trying to improve and live her best life, then stop hating and stop trying to drag her back to where she was. Don't judge her by what she used to do because she don't stay there no damn more. Okay? Well, Zell say that he heard through the grapevine that Mr. Red's having this party for launching his new PR firm, and he think he gonna rent the club next door, and he gonna throw a party, and his shit gonna be more lit than his, but it'll also give him an opportunity to try to have a conversation with Masika, okay, and Alexis, because everybody realized they really into it because it's a Masika and Alexis issue. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've been flip flopping. I won't admit it. I have, because in a way, this is how I feel. When if my friends get into if I'm beefing with a bitch and my friends get into it and it seems like they being drugged into it and they not jumping into that on their own, then I'm gonna feel a sense to somewhat maybe get in there and have a conversation with this bitch to stop her from attacking my people. But at the end of the day, real talk, you really can't get mad at her if she don't want to talk, because what is there to talk about? Y'all had a relationship. Okay, her and Fetty Wap was in this relationship. Okay, here comes Masika. Masika sleeps with him, and by way of sleeping with him, she becomes impregnated and the baby is born. I understand that Alexis feels some kind of way, but in actuality, that ain't got shit to do with Masika. It ain't. Masika ain't owe you a damn thing, and really, if she don't want to talk to you, she don't want to talk to you. So why would you come on a show where she is in, she on this show, and you come and trying to talk about that situation? That says a lot about you as a person. If you riding off a relationship that ended years ago. Now I hear recently they been around each other. That would be Fetty Wap and Alexis Scott. They around each other again. So girl, you just the all the way around fool, because You could okay, if you like him so much, why was it so easy for you to have this relationship with that ghetto lucha boy, and you were sitting up here 1 month into this relationship and you had a pregnancy scare? That says a lot about you, girl. But anyway, they gonna have this damn party to kind of like mess over Mr. Ray's party because Zell don't like him and shit. Now we see Teairra. I'm gonna give her a break this episode. Teairra packing for her 30-day stay. Trevi is there as well as Moniece, and Moniece and Teairra saying that she glad that she's going. She wanted her to go for the 90 days, but 30 days is a start. Okay, so she get in the Uber. Moniece take her dog and promises to call her. Okay, now Bridget says she stepped out on her man James, and she's definitely trying to make sure that it works this time. She tells him that she is now working with Ray J. It's a little bit different, and he wants to hear a sample of what she been working on. Child, he started listening to this shit talking about pussy so good, he wasn't really feeling that. He told her, you know how you go from singing auntie type music to doing this right here. You done already cheated on me. I'm sure it's some men out here other than myself, quite a few of them, at least 6 or 7 of them, that know that your pussy good. So we don't need to make a public service announcement through a song. He ain't really trying to hear it, but she asking him to just give it a chance. He told us he been off and on with her for 7 years and she done cheated several times. He not feeling that song, like I said, and but he said he gonna go ahead on and see what this vision little Ray Ray got for her. Okay. Now Mr. Ray is having a new he opening up this new PR firm, and Moniece arrives early to help him set up and support. Now Masika not coming. She has another obligation elsewhere. Notice she's never around. But they both agree she should try to be more hands on to support her friends as her friends are supporting her. Now, right next door is a party and it's lit as hell, child. Zell in there, he done threw a party, lyrical performing. Child, we seen Hazel E up in there, Mama Lyrical was up in there, Alyssa Sky was up in there. It was a big party and they was in there getting it in. Now, Moniece and Ray, on the other hand, is sitting over at this other building right next door and they setting up for his PR party. They hear the music, so they decide to go over and maybe, I guess, tell them, could they pipe that down because he has an event right next door that's happening. But when he walk in there, Zell is on the mic because Lyrical had just performed, and he's shouting out different people that's in the building. And when he see Monique and Mr. Ray walk in, he shouts out Moniece, and then he also shouts out Mr. Ray, but he called him the Marshmallow Man, and I certainly screamed. Now, Mr. Ray, being that he know that what Zell is about, you would think that he wouldn't allow him to get under his skin the way he do. However, he still does, and he went so far as to try to throw a shoe, but security wouldn't allow that to happen. Okay. Child, next thing I know, we having confrontation time. Lyrica is mad at Moniece for what Moniece said. Alexis is mad at Moniece, but I personally, now my thing is, Alexis' situation with Moniece ain't got a damn thing too much to do with Teairra. But I mean, with what that girl named Masika, because they was, she wasn't here for the girl because she is Masika's friend. But they problem really started when the girl got on Instagram and tried to air her family out. But the beauty of it all is Lyrica Moniece apologized to Lyrica. I'm gonna just cut it in the bud. It ain't got nothing to do with Moniece being scared and knowing who to mess with, because crazy don't have no understanding, y'all. We all know Moniece is touched right here. So it ain't that she's afraid, because if that's the case, Amanda was a little bit bigger than Moniece. Look at Moniece. And she been slim. She just slimmer now, but she's always been a little bitty girl. And do you see how she grabbed her girl up around through her neck and how it was about to be on several times? Moniece is crazy. She don't when you crazy, you don't really have no fear. And I know, because I just came back on this side of the world. I used to be over there where I didn't give a damn either. But I see that this woman is trying to change, so she apologized, and they wound up hugging it out. Then we saw Alexis apologize to Monique, and Mr. Ray turned around and apologized to what that girl named Alexis, for being down in her comments. It was a beautiful thing. Now that everybody came to the understanding, we need to get Masika and Alexis together, because all of this is starting because of them. I'm recording right now. And so after that, after they recorded. I mean, Lord, after they did that. So they go back to their party. Because, see, remember, they done left their damn party unattended to come over here and see what was happening next door. Now, Mona told them to come over there. But y'all know we going to play along for the sake of the show, right? So once they do that, child, it's all good, okay? So she goes and, they getting ready to leave, and he's saying bye. But why the hell did he call? He called Monique and Ray Beauty and the Beast. Say goodbye to them. I holler. Zell is a messy motherfucker, but he entertaining, and he appears to be the breakout star of this episode. I mean, of this series, this season. Now we see A1 and Marcus going down there to buy shoes together, and he wants to tell Marcus, at lyrical listening party, Brooke came to it with Booby, little Boo Boo. And the way he was saying it was if they seem more like girlfriend and boyfriend opposed to being good friends. So now Marcus all up in his brother. He look like he a Muslim child. That's what he look like to me. He look like a nerd or a Muslim, but he all up in his damn feelings, and he's saying that she done rolled up on him before. He think it's time he do a roll up on her and see what's really good between her and Lil Boo Boo. Now Ray is excited. He getting ready to shoot Bridget Kelly video, and child, she tries to do this, but it's not like her because she got on this racy outfit, and this bitch is shooting money up from between her puss and stuff, and out this machine gun, and James is standing there like, are you fucking kidding me? So he got a problem with this because this ain't what she do, and this ain't the image I need her to be getting out here showing, because she already known to be a little bit of a ho. So I don't like this. Ray J say he got a vision for it. Then he gets a call. Princess Ovulate. He like, bro, look, I got a vision for her. I think it's gonna work, but right now, I'm just trying to make sure she get this bread. And at this immediate right now, I got to get ready to go because Princess is ovulating. So he pack up the money and he head out the door. She said she gonna stick around and try to get a couple more shots in. James tell her, girl, this ain't you, and this ain't gonna be us too long if you do this. He told her, look, just give me an opportunity to go talk to some people and see if I can put something better together for you. And she said okay to that. So, all right then. Now we got Booby and Brooke in the damn studio talking about a possible listening party. Now, Marcus do show up. He show up and he won't know what's really going on. He tell her what A1 had said. She was like, how you gonna sit here and try to come at me about this being here with my friend when you done made me look stupid out here all alone? She was going off on him, and he was going off on her too. He was telling her some things. She said, look, we shouldn't even be doing this in front of him. He said, this ain't got nothing to do with Player. Boo said, Player got a name. So they continued to argue, and like I said, she was going off on him, and she basically told him, you came down here trying to talk crazy to me, but you done made me look stupid in front of all these damn people in the world. So, you know what? I find that what you talking about is to be utter bullshit, and get on up out of here with that bullshit. So he get mad and say, oh, you choosing me over her, me over him? All right, then I'm going to let you have what you want to have. So he leave, and she all up in her feelings, and Booby talking about, girl, he don't know what he got. Either he don't know what he got or he don't know how to appreciate it. You shouldn't be treated that way. Any man that treats you like that don't respect you. And she over there talking about she love him, and he said he love her, and I think them things kissed. But I'm not surprised by that. Y'all know they been messing around. Now they tried to play us like we couldn't see, but we seen with our worldly eyes what they was trying to hide over here on this reality sitcom known as Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Moving right along. Child Masika having this listening party for her song "Oh 3 Times." I see this shit down there on Instagram, and it made me. It piqued my curiosity. No, ma'am, it's auto-tuned the hell out. I don't know what the fuck she doing, but I wasn't here for it. But the crowd seemed like they was. At least Mona paid them enough to act like that. Child, so afterwards she sitting there and talking to Ray and Monique about her, song, and when the EP was gonna come out, and in the room comes Zell Swag, Lyrica Anderson, and Alexis Scott. They behind her. She's sitting in this little sitting area talking to Moniece and Mr. Ray. Here comes the bullshit. And see, I really hate Lyrica is allowing herself to be in the middle of shit like this because it ain't necessary. Now, Miss Orange, I need you to first of all get rid of that hairstyle because I'm sick of that shit. That shit was cute the first season, but you was wearing us the hell out with this orange. Is that the only damn color somebody ever told you you look nice in? Because, girl, you act like you don't know how to flip it and you know, slap it up, flip it, and rub it down. Do something, bitch. Do something. That shit is getting old. But anyway, they coming in, they trying to basically Alexa's trying to make Masika have a conversation with her, and Masika did what she always do. I ain't got time to make no bitch have no motherfucking fame off me. I'm sick of making bitches famous. I said I wasn't gonna film with this girl, and I mean it. She coming out her shit, her mic and stuff, and she headed out the door. You got Alexa Sky following behind her, trying to make her talk to her. You got Hazel E in the building talking about. I know she not just gonna walk off like she and she got all them Twitter, no Instagram fingers. You do too. Who you gonna fight? Girl, you do too much on this show. I wish you would sit your. You about the oldest bitch on the cast, and you sitting your ass up here being this much into a bunch of bullshit and mess. Girl, they hurt you bad first season, didn't it? They hurt you, Berg, and how these people on this show treated you like a non-motherfucking fact to hurt your damn feelings. Because you is seriously trying to make us think that you are more than what you are. I ain't saying you ain't got no credits. I'm just saying, girl, you ain't about that life. Because if the right bitch walk up on you, hell, Teairra was the right bitch. You did all that shit, but you knew security was going to be there to protect you. Get her in a one-on-one setting with her. I bet she run up. She ain't going to run up and do nothing. Nobody owes you nothing, and you are faking like hell for the camera. Girl, you putting on for the fucking camera, and it's no sense in that because you dating a boy that's only with you because of what you done promised to give him. He looked like he could be your son, so you over here sugar mommy, and then you over here trying to sell us this story like you somebody so big. When girl, we don't only hear about you when this show is on. So who the fuck is you fooling? Go sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Anyway, Masika outside talking her normal shit, jumping in and out the Uber looking for her damn phone. Damn, Alexis trying to talk to her. Alexis said, well, she won't answer me, and clearly she heard me. I'm done with it, and the show go off from there. My thing is this, Alexis, you done did this shit. What we on? What episode I said this was? How long, y'all? This episode 9. Bitch, it ain't too many more left. You done made your little mark. If they gonna call you back for season 2, you gonna come back by now. We all know Zay'll will be back. But if you gonna come back, they've already made that decision about you. Stop making everything about her. Develop or find some talent for yourself so you can have a storyline because we are sick of you. You can't come on this show after being in a relationship with this man years ago, mad at this woman because she had a relationship with him as well. It's all of y'all. Y'all, if you that damn pressed about it, how about all y'all get y'all a nice home somewhere and just be sister wives, you know? Let him have a stable. Because at the end of the day, even if you messing with him now, it ain't gonna be long before he get rid of you again. Girl, know your worth, you dumb cunt. Anyway, y'all, that was it. That was all. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate this video. Ratings get me recognized down here on these YouTube streets. Comment down in the panty section. You talk to me, I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to love each other. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to. It's very free. I'm on YouTube Red, and I don't have paid content on my channel. Share the video wherever it is that you share videos, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow night for the Black Ink Crew mid-season finale in Chicago, and I'll be back for Greenleaf. Y'all have a good night. Peace.